Welcome in, my beautiful Taurus friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So this is your reading for April the 23rd up until April the 30th, Taurus. And what I felt as I was preparing for your reading was this fast, rushed, like quick energy moving through your week this week. So if you're feeling like there's time constraints or pressure around time, they want you to stay grounded and centered as you're moving through it. Okay, so I wanted to first start with a silly cat oracle, a random message that your soul needs to hear. And what we're getting for you is, I hissed at the vacuum and felt powerful. I hissed at the vacuum and felt powerful. So the message is, you'll confront something scary and your overreaction will actually work. Drama is a power move this week. So once again, you'll confront something scary and your overreaction will actually work. Drama is a power move. All right, so place that where it resonates for you. Next, we're going to pull a spirit animal that is guiding you along with the black cat from the silly cat card. So we are getting the gorilla. Have you seen one recently? The message it brings for you is, strength is not just physical. It's the power of gentleness and wisdom. Use your calm nature in your experiences this week. So once again, Taurus, strength is not just physical. It's the power of gentleness and wisdom. Use your calm nature in something that is happening this week for you. Next, we're going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what else your soul needs to hear. So we are getting for you is the 4 of Pentacles. So I feel there's a focus this week around stability, security, your finances, your home, your relationships, your foundations. And I feel that you're putting some roots in this week around something specific here, Taurus. And I feel it's because you're wanting to build something that has long-term stability, that has security. So you're going to find yourself within these kinds of experiences. And we have the 7 of Swords as well. So they want you to be strategic and very intentional with the kind of power moves you make this week, right? I feel there's a path, but there's also challenges and distractions here. So I feel this is how you navigate, how you dodge, how you strategize this week. Okay, so 7 of Swords, and we also have the Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of yellow. I love the color yellow and the way it's coming through this card. I feel this color is also coming through into your life as well. The sunflowers are representing signs that you might be seeing in your life, and creativity. This is the way that you're expressing yourself in your world. There's a lot of growth in this area for you. So you're going to see this wave of energy moving through your week this week. Okay, so the Queen of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. Lots of red and lots of yellow. I'm getting passion, fire. I feel there's something that has ignited within you, and I'm seeing you actually taking action on it and creating something with this energy. It is absolutely powerful. Like, you're here to work your magic in this world, Taurus. So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So this 4 of Pentacles is you working as a manifester. You're going to see the universe responding to you this week. So you're going to see that your manifestations are materializing. that you're actually creating real results this week, right? It might be you putting time and energy into writing something and you find that you have written a whole entire chapter. Maybe you're writing a story, or you've been putting extra energy and effort into work and you're being recognized for that. So you're being promoted there, right? This is how this energy is moving through your life right now. You're seeing real results through your focused energy. This is about you wielding your power in your world, claiming that power and giving it a little bit of organization, right? So you might be organizing things in your life, rearranging things, clearing out the clutter. And this is about you not holding on to something either. So I do feel that some of you are healing this week, something that you're getting over or something that you are finally moving on from. This allows you to create more strength within yourself and stabilize or seal an energy, seal like a decision. I feel you're making a commitment here as well. And I feel your focus is going to be more on you and, where your energy is being allotted and distributed in your world. What feels good to you, what doesn't feel good to you. I feel your focus is definitely going to be on this. And I'm seeing you making changes. I'm seeing that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and maybe even trying something new this week because you're wanting to grow, right? And I don't know if any of you are into Bitcoin or you're doing something with like digital currency. I'm seeing something stabilizing here for you with whatever this is. And I feel some of you are being rerouted this week to try something different or try something new. Now I'm seeing something around trying to control a situation or an outcome. They want you to loosen the grip on whatever this is, because I feel that force, that pressure, that like time constraint is actually getting in the way of whatever this is that you are trying to materialize in your world. So if you're feeling pressured, if you're feeling like there's a lot of weight on you, this is something that Spirit wants you to become aware of and work on releasing and letting go of, right? Loosening the grip a little bit and not trying to control the whole entire situation. So you may be finding yourself in situations where, I don't know, you're trying to come up with an idea and, it's almost like you're trying to take charge. And I feel you're naturally like this and there's nothing wrong with it, right? But being open to allow other people to also step into this position. So this might not be you, this might be someone else around you, and you're seeing a theme of this, right? And I'm seeing that something is working out for you. Something is happening in a way that you're not expecting, and it's working out. So I feel you are on the other side of something, right? You were once on one side, but now you're on the other side and you're able to give from here. You're able to share from here. So what is this for you, Taurus? There's something really big that is happening here around your position in your life right now. So I feel this is something that you've been thinking about, like where you're at right now, and then you're finding yourself somewhere different. It's almost like you're making a choice to shift the way that you're feeling about something, which allows you to shift into the other position, right? And I'm seeing opportunities to level up in your world, especially around money energy. Like this could be, maybe you made more sales this week because you tried a new strategy at work in your business. Like you tried a different way of marketing your products, or, you're switching something up and not being afraid to do that. Like letting go of a fixed way of doing something, right? So I see that you're exploring different options here. And you know what? This feels like a square box. And there's a circle, it's going through the circle, but then the box is opening and something is being unpacked. So that might mean something for you. It's almost like you created your own square hole and you went through the circle. This feels a bit confusing here, Spirit. What is this that you're trying to share here? There may be a little bit of confusion. So the birds up in the sky are coming in as messages. I feel that you're receiving a lot of intuitive downloads this week. Some may feel a little confusing to you, or something may feel like it's not making sense. But remember that clarity is coming in. This is like you hissed at the vacuum and felt powerful. There's like a mix of this in this Four of Pentacles. Like I'm feeling confused right now because it feels like a box was opened and it was like a can of worms or Jack in the Box. So very interesting. So now we're here with the Seven of Swords. I feel this is how you are, you know, in your mind, moving through your world and navigating. I feel that you have foresight, the ability to see, receive information, and see clearly, right? So from confusion, you're going to clarity here. Something is making sense. And this is when you stabilize and ground yourself, right? So maybe the energy around you is chaotic. It feels uncertain and confusing. And maybe you're finding that you are caught up in all these energies mentally. You're all over the place. And I feel this is you thinking about things like, had it gone this way or had it gone that way? Right? So it's about calming the mind, the heart, the nervous system, and then allowing through the quiet that inner knowing to guide you this week, right? To trust yourself, your inward knowing, and be very intentional here and discerning as you're moving through your world. Okay, I'm definitely seeing a lot of distractions. I'm seeing that there's something here you're locking in. There's some sort of like sealing an energy and committing to it and actually initiating it, taking that first step, right? Or leading, you stepping into authority in a situation and making that choice. This is the way, it's they're sharing the game of life that you're playing through your mind's eye. And it's about also all of the illusions I'm seeing here. So this is about meditation, clearing your mind, especially if you're feeling like you're overwhelmed with the many thoughts that you're thinking or the stories that are playing out. I usually feel this when I'm going through a challenge before I go to bed at night in that challenge, right? I'll have all these thoughts, all these things, and then I can't sleep, right? So it's about grounding and steadying yourself. I usually do breathing exercises or having some sort of like exercise routine that helps calm my nerves. I take a shower, right? So implementing practices that help calm your nerves here, Taurus. So I want you to know that you're incredibly powerful. When you do feel this energy coming at you, this is where you have an opportunity to stay grounded and steady rather than getting caught up with the noise that sometimes can confuse us, right? You know, we sometimes have people that are telling us what to do. And I do feel that for some of you, there are energies that are advising you, telling you what to do. And this is where they want you to trust yourself and your inner knowing, even though it might not make sense to you, right? It's almost like you know what it is that you have to do in a specific situation. And this is a spiritual experience for you. So I feel there's an upgrade that you are experiencing through whatever this is. It's like a change, something that doesn't necessarily have to be a huge thing that is happening, but more on, I feel, subconscious, conscious level, right? Where there's like illusions here. I'm seeing that even external information, things that you are watching, things that you are absorbing mentally, you know, can create a false or illusion that life is a certain way when it's actually not. So this is about your mindset. I feel some of you are working on reprogramming the way that you are seeing your world. And you are, it's like you're a ninja and you're moving through it like that. Very strategic, very calculated, right? Planning, plotting, like understanding, foreseeing, your premonition, your sensory ability here is all heightened. And I feel for some of you, you are making changes that that are necessary in your life. Like, you know that there's something that isn't working, something that is in alignment with you, and maybe you've kept it in your life for a while. But recently, I feel in the last month or so, and especially this week, you're going to find yourself aligning more with what feels good and true to you. So there's an authentic version of you that is merging. emerging through an old experience. It is so hard to describe this because it feels very intense to me right now, but it's not intense. It's not loud. It's very like settled and grounded. Even though the external may feel a little bit chaotic, you are steady and sturdy. And I feel that people are seeing you move through your world with this noise, and they're admiring you for the strength that you have and your ability to navigate the way that you do, Taurus, right? So I feel there's eyes on you, and you're going to find that you are supported through this. I feel there's one specific person here supporting you the most. And, you know, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be somebody that you are inspired by, that in fact then supports you. This energy of the Queen of Wands is the creator. This is something that this energy you are giving birth to in a way. And the sun is here. I'm definitely feeling the energy of the sun for you. So sunny days in your experience, the sun hitting your skin and you feeling it and recharging, renewing, replenishing. So they want you to take care of yourself as you're moving through your world right now, Taurus. You know, I feel you've been putting a lot of active energy into some of the challenges and the things that you are moving through, especially the ones that feel a bit heavier. So it's really important that you take care of yourself through it. So you giving yourself more of the energy to nurture and care for yourself than you are to other things, right? Sometimes we can forget about ourselves, and sometimes we can rush through our experiences. So they want you to immerse yourself in all the joys, the excitement, all the little wins in your life, the love, the kindness, the compassion, the community, the connection, all of it. To let go of the heaviness, the weight of worry and stress, right? So if you're carrying that this week, if you're finding yourself doing that, to maybe shift that, right? And it's something that takes practice. I know when I start to do that, it's like, well, I'm in this energy. And yes, you are in that energy, but we can stay here for a moment to feel the emotions we're feeling, allow them to pass, and then redirect ourselves. And this is something that we do through love, kindness, and compassion towards ourselves, right? So this is what I'm feeling. And beauty. I'm seeing that the energy of beauty is all around you as well. So this is you really focusing on your physical health, the way that you look, right? You might be changing your wardrobe, or you're doing something different with yourself. Maybe you cut your hair and maybe you colored it different, right? I'm seeing that you're feeling admired, like you're feeling really good here, Taurus. And this energy, it is vibrant, it is radiating, it is magnetic. So because it is that, you are that this week, you're going to see that people are drawn to you, right? So you're going to find yourself connecting more, having deeper conversations, you know, random strangers coming up, maybe even complimenting you on your perfume, on your outfit. You know, these kinds of things are happening for you. I feel you are going to be in the center of attention. It's a really feel good energy here this week. And you got your eye on the prize this week. There's something here that you're trying to accomplish. And I'm feeling that, you know, this feeling of accomplishment in you. So I feel you're reaching a goal, or you are doing something that you've had your eye on. It could have been like you cleaning your kitchen this week. It's like, I've been wanting to set aside time to clean my room or my car or something else, and you're finding yourself actually doing that. And I feel that you yourself are feeling differently, right? There's an energy, a wave that you have been moving in, flowing in, and like dance, music, creativity. I feel you've been expressing this recently. I feel there's something here that your soul wants to share, and you're going to find yourself sharing that in some way. This could be you, you know, inviting friends over for hors d'oeuvres or dinner, right? And making that dinner and being in that experience. This could be you, I don't know, sewing some clothes for your kids and they're wearing them and loving them, right? It's this kind of an energy. It's an energy that is putting a lot of love into their work, into the things that they're doing, and it's being felt. and reciprocated. This is what I'm getting here with this card today. And the sunflowers, the birds, and I'm definitely feeling water energy here as well. So there's definitely wind, a breeze here, which you can see through this Four of Pentacles, right? This breeze is shifting the direction that your life is moving. So that is where I feel the change is coming in. And I feel you've initiated this change. This is why the breeze is coming in. And perhaps there's a little bit of fear here around this specific change for you, Taurus, but I don't want you to be afraid of it, but rather move through it. You know, kind of flow with it and see what happens. I feel you're being called to explore, to see what you can discover this week, or even just, you know, what you're doing is you're closing out this month of April and you're stepping into the month of May. And I feel you're being called to open yourself up in a way to something that I feel is unexpected, something that is, it's something that you're not aware of that's coming in this month of May. So I feel you're preparing this next week as you're stepping into that new month. So it's very interesting how the energy is working through your life right now, Taurus. So we're going to go ahead and pull another spirit animal that is guiding you. Spirit animals has been coming up. I feel that there are many that some of you are seeing right now. So we have the Coyote spirit. Look at that, the Coyote spirit. So trust in divine detours at this time. Trust in divine detours. So you might have seen a coyote or the number 16. So 16 days around the message of this card for you. So the message is, do you find that you're being led on a strange detour in your life right now? Does it seem that what appears to be the next right action and the right choice, best situation or fabulous relationship unexpectedly turns into the opposite or just disappears into thin air, as if you've been tricked? Coyote Spirit's trickster energy is designed to bring you into situations to teach you lessons you have forgotten to learn. Perhaps you need a taste of failure before you experience success. A need to feel disappointment before you can truly appreciate the joy, love, and prosperity that is coming up for you. Perhaps you are revisiting a pattern you forgot wasn't in alignment with the life you are intending to co-create. Be reminded that gratitude, not complacency, will keep you awake and aware of all that is available to you in this moment. Coyote Spirit reminds you to laugh about the unexpected twists, to develop humility and gratitude while releasing your attachments to the form of your desires. Even when you suddenly find yourself on a detour, wondering when you will get back on track to manifesting what you desire, remember that Spirit has a plan and wants the best for you. Trust in divine order now, and Coyote Spirit is a divine helper. So no matter what seems to go astray, things are exactly as they're supposed to be. So look at that. So that is your message from Coyote Spirit. That trickster energy, I believe that coyotes can bark like dogs and lure dogs in. And I don't know if it's coyotes or wolves, but they can throw their voice around in all directions. So I feel this is what I was feeling as I was reading your cards today. So we're going to close and seal your reading now with an angel number. So we are getting for you 444. You are reaching new levels in your life right now. Okay, so your prayers are being answered at this time. You're being heard. You're being exalted, lifted up. You have a lot of strength right now. Dedication is going to be a superpower. Dedicating yourself to work that matters for you. You're going to see real results. You are elevating through this experience. All right, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we continue on, I just wanted to remind you that I've got my Golden Light ceremony this Friday, April the 24th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is a live Zoom event. It's going to be about 90 minutes long, where we are going to connect with the energy of golden light. We're going to do some journaling together. We're going to pull some tarot cards together. We're going to do a movement meditation. I'm super excited because I created the song for this meditation. So if you haven't reserved a seat, I've got all the information in the pinned comment section below, but also in the description section. So I look forward to seeing all of you there. All right, everyone, if you're here still, Katomi has done it again. She's come up with a brand new magic intention candle, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing her working on this candle at home, and I've just been adoring these ones. So they're beautiful red roses in this beautiful glass jar. And this is a love ritual candle. It is called Heart in Bloom. Okay, so you get a candle here in this box. It comes with 3 different types of rituals, one that you can choose from and perform. So it comes with all the instructions. It also has a special message for you, and it comes with a little satchel here and a bracelet that you wear that is consecrated through the ritual. Okay, so this is such a beautiful box, and it's only a limited supply. So I'm going to leave you links in the description box below. So feel free to secure yours today before they do run out. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until the next time. All right, everyone, I just wanted to update you on my channel schedule, which will be changing very soon. So currently you're seeing your individual signs up twice per week with 1 collective a day. This is going to now change to 1 individual reading per week with 1 collective a day. So you'll see the schedule here. Take a look at where your sign is being posted. That way you can change from the old schedule to the new one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to create some more room to do live events. This is something that has been sitting with me for a very long time. And I wanted to put more energy into my secondary channel, which is the Sacred Oracles. So by doing this, I allow myself more space and room to explore other avenues to share more of my creativity with you. So I hope that you're able to receive this in a positive way. And those collective readings are for you in between those individual readings. So those are going to be out every day. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your presence, your love, your support, everything that you bring to this community here. So thank you. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Coyote.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank you for watching.
I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.